because to me, I'm having trouble explaining to people, okay, you know that racists aren't the only, or racism isn't only people that are walking around belting out racial slurs and advocating for slavery, right? You know that that's not like you're not gonna run into somebody like that probably. Like, and if you do, most of us know that that's a crazy person. I'm hoping.
Right.
Race, like how is something like like what we just talked about, blaming the entire community for their own struggles in that way? How is that not racist? And then how I got to bring some of the Charlie Kirk stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
and the purpose isn't to demean his character in this conversation.
Just things he said.
The purpose is to litigate some of the things he said. I've had some conversations with people. It's like, okay, and again, have had some humanizing conversations because I've been made more aware of, like, man, you didn't know, or you don't know. You saw one version of him that was Christian evangelist, and it is what it is. But now that you have, like, wait, how are you still standing 10 toes down on some of this stuff? Not all of it. Like, I'm not saying it's a zero sum game. I'm really not. But I'm saying, wait, but what are you saying is the rest of the context of some of these things he's saying? Like, what's going on here? How can you say uh Ketanji Jackson Brown, Michelle Obama don't have the brain processing power uh to understand what we're talking about here? Like, how, like, do you realize I'm having now to spend time trying to I have to choose whether or not I want to spend time trying to convince you that Ketanji Brown Jackson, Michelle Obama are smart. Like, do you know,
And highly
yes, like, it's
degreed.
not even kind of a comparison, and I have to sound like a condescending jerk when I even have to talk about how racist that is. And some of the pushback I've gotten is, oh, he's talking about, just those four or however, three or four specific women he said in the quote. I'm like, one, no, it wasn't. He was saying that he named them as an example of black women.
Examples, right?
Like, just look at the
So,
context of the whole quote if you guys want me to look at the
right.
whole quote.
So now tell you a little more about how my mind thinks, just where I go in my train of thought, is that slave owners and slave masters would say that the slaves were happy
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had.
in the
Yep.
conditions that they worked.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
you how you
They're
figure
better
that?
off.
Because of the cognitive dissonance,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they had to do something to deal with the fact that what they were doing was wrong and evil. So we got to figure out how to make this justifiable.
My light's going out again. Yeah.
So over generations,
Mm-hmm.
like this stuff has been passed down and it just comes up